A very good evening. You're watching the Weekend Explosive Debate with me, Kritsween Walia. Well, viewers, Delhi politics has seen some fast-paced changes in the last 2 to 3 years, and clearly there's no end to scenes that continue to be shaking up the political corridors in the national capital. In the latest, the resignation of Minister Kailash Gehlot has dealt a big blow to the Aam Aadmi Party, given that after Maharashtra and Jharkhand, Delhi is going to be the next political battleground to witness the most aggressive campaigning ahead of next year's assembly elections. What marks a huge concern for the Aam Aadmi Party is not limited to the absence of a trusted politician and a cabinet minister, but it is really the reasons cited by Kailash Gehlot that the Aam Aadmi Party finds difficult to explain today. In his letter to AAP convener Arvind Kejriwal, Kailash Gehlot began by talking about the grave challenges the party faces and then said political ambitions have overtaken our commitment towards people. While laying emphasis on promises that Aam Aadmi Party couldn't fulfill, he spoke about Yamuna River and how it is more polluted than ever before, owing to Aam Aadmi Party's failure to deliver. And then came the most scathing part of the letter. He spoke of quote-unquote Sheesh Mahal controversy, the controversy around the renovation of Chief Minister's official bungalow, and called it rather embarrassing and awkward. Which is why some in the Aam Aadmi Party today turned to the BJP while calling it a BJP conspiracy. And some said Mr. Gehlot was looking at jumping ship to the Bharatiya Janata Party since he didn't want to be quote-unquote haunted by central agencies like ED and CBI. And then there were those like Arvind Kejriwal who, when asked about the resignation, put the mic away and refused to take questions. Before we get into what this means for the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP ahead of Delhi Assembly elections, here's what we've heard all of today.
कैलाश गहलोत जी ने आज रिजाइन कर पार्टी से और मंत्री पद से, इसको लेकर आप क्या कहेंगे?
सीधा आईना दिखाया है अरविंद केजरीवाल को और ये बताया है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल और उनका लुटेरों का गैंग जो दिल्ली की जनता को लूटने में लगा है, कैलाश गहलोत उसके भागीदार नहीं बनना चाहते।
उनको ईडी के दफ्तर में कई बार पूछताछ के लिए बुलाया, मानसिक रूप से प्रताड़ित किया। उनके घर पे इनकम टैक्स के छापे कई दिनों तक मारे गए। 112 करोड़ रुपए के भ्रष्टाचार का आरोप इसी भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने लगाया कैलाश गहलोत जी के ऊपर। तो एक दबाव उनके ऊपर बनाया गया और जिसके कारण से ये फैसला कैलाश गहलोत ने लिया है।
And we have an explosive panel of guests joining us this evening. Shehzad Poonawalla, national spokesperson of the BJP. Also with us is senior journalist Tushar Gupta and political analyst Ravi Srivastava. But my first question is to Anmol Panwar, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Panwar, so far we'd heard from a host of BJP leaders all through the quote-unquote Sheesh Mahal controversy. You know, they kept talking about the timing, how so much of this renovation took place at the peak of COVID, the amount that went in, so on and so forth. But here's your own, a minister in the Delhi cabinet who says that we were not prioritizing the people of the national capital.
See, Ms. Walia, Sheesh Mahal was never an issue. If it would have been an issue, then he would have resigned 2 years back. The fact is that Mr. Kailash Gehlot was subjected to constant raids, harassment, frequent questioning, and there was intense pressure from BJP's frontal wings, the ED and CBI, which left him with no option but to surrender before their dirty politics. But the people of Delhi, they are not blind to these tactics. They are watching very closely and will once again reject the BJP's politics of intimidation and conspiracy. So this is the reason why he has resigned.
Okay. So going by that logic, He was subjected to IT notices back in 2018, what took 5-6 years. As far as the ED case is concerned, all of that began in March this year itself. So what took the last few months for him to finally step down? It's not quite making sense, given that the leaders come out to say that this was rather awkward, it was embarrassing, we've not been able to prioritize the people of the national capital and have not been able to fulfill any of the promises we made. What about, dealing with water pollution, air pollution? Look at how we're dealing with that crisis day in and out in the national capital today.
See, as far as work is concerned, in the past 10 years, the development work carried out by the Delhi government is unparalleled and surpassing anything achieved by any other government in the past 75 years. No government in the history has been able to deliver what the AAP government has done in last 10 years. The BJP has governments in 20 states. Maharashtra में इनकी सरकार है, छत्तीसगढ़ में इनकी सरकार है, राजस्थान में इनकी सरकार है, मध्य प्रदेश में इनकी सरकार है, and I can say it very confidently that the work which we have done in 10 years, it exceeds the one which they have done collectively in those 20 states.
Okay.
And the reason is they cannot showcase their work because they only rely on these ED and CBI and all these conspiracies to win the election. That is why they are misusing these investigative agencies since last 10 years. We have witnessed in different state elections that how the leaders from opposite parties have been targeted, how the governments are being toppled. But as far as Delhi is concerned, people know that Kejriwal ji has worked for the betterment of their life.
But Mr. Panwar, the thick white froth covering Yamuna, days at length we're seeing our air pollution not get below the severe category. I don't understand where that work is and why we're not being able to see that work. I have follow-ups for you, but I'll come back to you, sir. No, I need to go across to others as well. We don't have too much time. I'll come back to you, sir. I'll come back to you. Let others respond. You asked questions to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Shehzad, how would you respond? Once again being called a BJP conspiracy. Fear of the agencies has resulted in Mr. Gehlot stepping down.
I hope that he will not interrupt so that we can all make our points without any interruptions. First of all, if this is a BJP conspiracy, why has the Congress party, Mr. Devendra Yadav, come out and said, indeed, this Mr. Gehlot has many secrets to unveil about the Aam Aadmi Party, and in fact, he has said that the Aam Aadmi Party is corrupt. Not just him, Abhishek Dutt and also other leaders like Pawan Kheda have called the Aam Aadmi Party corrupt, and they are in alliance in the India Alliance. Secondly, if this is all a conspiracy, Ashutosh, the journalist, Mr. Ashish Khaitan, Yogendra Yadav, Kumar Vishwas, Anna Hazare, Prashant Bhushan, Shanti Bhushan, did they all join the BJP? Are they subjected to ED and CBI? How come all of them have the same thing to say, which is that the Aam Aadmi Party has undergone political conversion from Swaraj to Sharab, from Anna Hazare to Lalu Prasad Yadav, from Bhrashtachar Hatao to Bhrashtachar Bachao, and from 2 BHK bhi nahi lenge to Sheesh Mahal mein hum jaakar rahenge. ये 10 AC की बात करते थे शीला दीक्षित जी के घर में. इनके यहाँ पे पता है कितने AC है? 50 AC, 250 ton, 76 sofa, a Vietnam marble, not arm marble that is there in Taj Mahal. Even Taj Mahal marble is Makrana marble. They have put Vietnam marble, and 150 crore Sheesh Mahal. The budget has been given by Mr. Ajay Makar. And lastly, what had they said about Yamuna ji? Promise number 1, 2020 तक साफ कर देंगे. Then they said 2025 तक साफ कर देंगे. डुबकी लगाएंगे. Yamuna ji साफ हुई. 8,000 करोड़ रुपए किधर गए? We will make Delhi the least polluted city in the world. Punjab Parali is responsible today. Punjab Parali, 7,000 incidents have happened of burning, and Punjab is still seeing the Parali burning, and Delhi has become the most polluted city. Now they blame Uttar Pradesh, they blame Haryana, they may even blame Israel and Lebanon. Thirdly, they had said that we will open 20 new hospitals. Mr. Pawar, tell me the names of the 20 new hospitals and your model, education model, health model. Arey bhai, if your model was so good, you took alliance with Congress party in Lok Sabha and you got how many seats in Delhi? 0. How many seats in Punjab? 3. Totally 3 seats out of 21 seats that you contested. And this is what the High Court has to say. 30th April, Kejriwal has failed the students of Delhi. Supreme Court, 13th May 2004. We may not have a right to sack you as Chief Minister, but you should put national interest first and leave. High Court, 8th May 2024, about the health system, that the health system is crumbling in Delhi. So I think, Mr. Pawar, I think at least the High Court and Supreme Court are not lying about your model.
Okay, I'll go across to Mr. Pawar in just a bit. I'm coming to you, sir. Let the other two also open up and then I'll come back to you. And Mr. Srivastav can perhaps respond to the same. What about the ambitious target of 13 on 13 in Punjab? You know, ended up with 3, as Shehzad just highlighted. 0 in the national capital. So losing Delhi seats to the Bharatiya Janata Party. If people were truly seeing the work the Aam Aadmi Party is being able to pull off in the national capital, what explains the Lok Sabha results, sir?
Christine, every party has got right to project its own seat share and ab ki baar 400 par, etc., etc. We have heard all slogans. So everybody makes a tall target. They may achieve, they may not achieve. It is upon the electorate that whom they vote. As far as Delhi is concerned, I think Mr. Gehlot was under extreme pressure from the other agencies like CBI and ED, calling repeatedly and doing this kind of a torture to him. So I think he succumbed to the pressure. This is what I would say. Because I am a founder of party right from the day one when the party was formed on 24th November 2012. It is now completing 12 years since I was there. So I have seen hundreds of people have come and gone, and party has progressed, very rapidly. In a 10-year span, having more than 160 MLAs and more than 10 Rajya Sabha MPs and then 3 Lok Sabha MPs, 2 state governments, and then they have got MLAs in Goa, they have got MLA in Gujarat, and they are going to open account in other states as well. So they have been blessed by the people because the priorities and the ideology has caught up.
Sir, priorities and ideologies alone will not do the magic, Mr. Srivastav. We need to see results on ground. What are the visuals that continue to come in from the national capital telling us?
Sometimes it happens fast, sometimes it happens slow. The fact is,
I think they've been given enough time in the national capital.
The health model, the employment model, the electricity, the water, the roads, the infrastructure, the entrepreneurship, all these things have been taught by AAP to
Okay, so there is one response. This is all out of fear of the agencies. Tushar, one common allegation against the BJP is that it has continued to reward leaders from the opposition who have eventually ended up joining their ranks or their alliance or their allies. And this is the reward that they have in store for them. So, as per murmurs, and if sources are to be believed, and if Kailash Gehlot indeed just ends up joining the Bharatiya Janata Party, then that's going to be just another name to the list.
Good evening, Kritsween. The Aam Aadmi Party comes across like a bunch of liars. Sorry, I'm a resident of Delhi. I cover Delhi. I witness what's going on in Delhi day in and day out. And the Aam Aadmi Party comes across like a bunch of liars. You are talking about the visuals of Delhi. Look around you. It's smog up there. Who's running the government in Punjab? It's the Aam Aadmi Party. Can't they stop stubble burning? They can. Have they? Absolutely not. The stretch between Rajpura in Punjab and Ambala is chock-a-block. It's become a camping site for the farmers because they are protesting against the Bhagwant Mann government on certain issues. Even though the procurement from the center is going on, more than 700,000 farmers have benefited as of today, but they are still protesting against the Bhagwant Mann government. What has Arvind Kejriwal, Chief Minister Atishi and Bhagwant Mann together done to resolve this crisis that can unchoke the city of Delhi? Absolutely nothing. Let's talk about Kailash Gehlot. I'll be very honest, Kritsween, when there was these murmurs about the next Chief Minister of Delhi after Arvind Kejriwal had resigned, I honestly thought of one people that he as a trusted lieutenant could be one of the nominees. But I think even Gehlot now realizes that Aam Aadmi Party is all about the inner poetry of Arvind Kejriwal. Anyone outside, anyone who's a little bit responsible will not be given any responsibility.
No, but one would say, Tushar, that it's very close to the elections. There was nothing to lose really. He may have been unhappy over a series of things. There were so many reports doing the rounds on how he was unhappy on so many portfolios being given to Atishi, so on and so forth. So there was really nothing for him to lose. So this was a safe bet for him. How can that be ruled out either?
No, but perhaps he was also looking at the future. He was the jarred face of the Aam Aadmi Party, and we've seen the kind of routing the Aam Aadmi Party has got in Haryana. Kejriwal was selling himself as the son of the soil. And the irony is, Aam Aadmi Party could not even stand as the runner-up in any of the 90 seats. So even Kailash Gehlot is reading the room, even if the spokesperson and the political analysts do not really want to. But I think, truth be told, there is the problem of confrontation that the Aam Aadmi Party has not been able to resolve in the last 10 years. But I think Kailash Gehlot is also securing his whole political future.
Okay, so that's problematic. Mr. Pawar, if your own leaders are now beginning to read into the signs that, you know, enough of blaming Punjab till you come to power in Punjab, now blaming Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, blaming buses from Uttar Pradesh for severe pollution levels in the national capital, it can't keep going on like that.
Please give me uninterrupted time. I'll answer all the questions.
Yes, go ahead.
The BJP spokesperson.
Go ahead, sir.
Miss वालिया, you would agree, चाहे विधायक हो चाहे मंत्री हो, ये सब जनता के सेवक हैं और लोकतंत्र में जनता मालिक है. And we have witnessed that in the past 10 years, the people of Delhi have stood firmly with Mr. Arvind Kejriwal shoulder to shoulder. And their decision has never been swayed by anyone leaving the party, the names of which were taken by Mr. Shehzad Poonawalla. He said that pollution is due to Punjab and they might blame Israel and Lebanon. I'll just bring out some facts which even he is aware. The Honorable Supreme Court, they have very categorically said that the central government is not concerned about tackling this pollution problem. That is why the CAQM, Commission of Air Quality and Management, which undertook before the Honorable Supreme Court in 2019, which is responsible for monitoring the air quality in Delhi and NCR states, that they'll call a meeting, that they'll steps to reduce pollution. They have not even complied with any of the directions in past 3 years. They conspired.
So are you incapable as a party to deal with this issue on your own, Mr. Pawar?
Let me respond. I need uninterrupted 30 seconds. Please let me respond. The Indian Agriculture Research Institute, which is central government agency data, it said that in past 1 year, the stubble burning incidence in Punjab has reduced by more than 77%. And in past 3 years, they have reduced by more than 50%. While the adjoining states of Madhya Pradesh, they have the stubble burning cases in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Haryana, which are ruled by Bharatiya Janata Party. They have increased significantly by more than 70%. And their own member of parliament, Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, admitted day before yesterday that Punjab government have been successful in reducing the pollution. And as far as Delhi is concerned, we are the only state in this country who are giving 24/7 electricity, which has reduced the
we can keep talking about these statistics, Mr. Pawar, but till the time we don't see the difference, and we're still over 400 on a daily basis as far as AQI is concerned, it's not doing any good to the Delhiites, to the residents of the national capital.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to you, and then I need to go to the others because I'm running out of time. Quickly.
Out of the 138 countries, India is number 3 in terms of bad air quality. 83 most polluted cities out of the top 100. As per the World Health Report 2024 are in India. So it's not just a Delhi problem. They are in deep slumber. Bharatiya Janata Party led central government, and they are just blaming the Delhi government.
All right, Shehzad wanted to respond. He was also flashing some pictures for us. Shehzad,
फरीदाबाद देख लीजिए, मेरठ देख लीजिए, आप गुड़गांव देख लीजिए.
It's not a Delhi problem. It's a pan-India problem. Delhi की तो problem है, sir. दिल्ली तो सबसे ज़्यादा polluted है इस देश में. ये तो हमने देख लिया. But let him respond, Shehzad.
And he said that we got 0 seats in Lok
Sabha. In all fairness, I heard him out. Now he's interrupting.
Okay. Anmol, running out of time. You've had your say. Let him quickly respond. Please let him respond. Let's maintain some decorum, please. Shehzad.
Kritsween, Exhibit A.
5 साल में यमुना को इतना खूबसूरत बना देंगे कि आप अपने बच्चों के साथ पिकनिक मनाने के लिए यमुना के तट पर जाना शुरू करेंगे. 5 साल के अंदर अपने को ऐसे करना है कि दिल्ली के एक व्यक्ति को यमुना के तट के ऊपर लाना है.
These were statements in 2015 and 2016 and 2020. He said कि मैं किसी को दोष नहीं दूंगा, मैं 5 साल में साफ कर दूंगा. I want to show you what we have done in Gujarat. We have made Sabarmati like a heaven, and look at what has happened in Yamuna. You know what happened during Chhat Puja. Forget that issue. I want to come on another issue. No, this is not fair. Kritsween, it's not fair.
Anmol, that's not fair. Please let him respond. Nobody is going to be able to understand anybody if we keep speaking over each other. Anmol, no, it's a request.
I am not going to respond.
This is not a shouting match. Let's please calm down. Yes, Shehzad, go ahead.
Secondly, when they make this allegation of washing machine, ED, CBI, you know, today an ex-MLA of BJP joined the Aam Aadmi Party, Anil Jha. The same Anil Jha who Durgesh Pathak accused him and his wife of doing library scam and did a sting operation on. And lastly and thirdly, forget everybody else, just listen to this. Just listen to this.
अरविंद केजरीवाल जैसे आदमी जो मेरे साथ काम करता था और शराब के बारे में हम लोग आवाज उठाया था, आज वो शराब नीति बना रहा है, जिससे मुझे दुख हुआ.
अन्ना हजारे has said कि ये मेरे साथ काम करता था, शराब के खिलाफ होता था, ये सत्ता के लालच में शराब नीति बनाकर भ्रष्टाचार किया. ये अन्ना हजारे के शब्द. अन्ना हजारे को गाली मत दो भाई.
Not the first politician to have parted ways with the Aam Aadmi Party, citing that they've gone away from India after corruption and why the Aam Aadmi Party first came into being. But that's all the time, unfortunately, gentlemen. Tushar, Mr. Srivastava, apologies for not being able to come to you again, but we shall take this up soon enough. This is a concern for the people of the national capital almost on a daily basis. Thank you all, gentlemen, for joining us.